Hey guys, I'm gonna have to come up with a new intro because we have rebranded. I'm still here to help you create a happy, healthy, and wealthy life. Thank you so much for joining us on Healing Intuition. And today I want to talk about your power. Taking your power back, and how do you know that it's working? You know what I'm saying? How do you know if you're getting it back? So a lot of times when we have given away our power, it's very unknowingly. It starts when you're a child. It starts by taking, with your parents. If you have a lot of complex trauma, I highly suggest you check out the brain spotting video that I posted on my community board. It is a fantastic, very accelerated way to heal from complex trauma. Rebecca, the Vibe Mentor, is a great channel for that, and she's a great mentor. But anyways, so I want to talk about, a lot of times you start giving away your power as a child, right? Little things like, if you say Billy wants to be an astronaut, right? And as a child, we're told you can be anything that you want to be, but maybe there's one person in Billy's life that actually Billy probably looks up to very much so. And Billy senses a little bit of doubt from this person, maybe a mother or a father or a grandparent or something, that Billy could be an astronaut, right? Billy believes this person because this person is older, this person is an elder, and Billy has just given some of Billy's power to this person by allowing them to tell him in a nonchalant way that his dreams are not possible. That is just one example of giving away your power as a child, okay? A lot of us have dealt with a lot of very traumatic childhood trauma in ways that maybe our parents were just doing the best that they could, but that was not necessarily as good as it should have been. Am I right? Hopefully you have forgiven them. If not, brain spotting. I'm going to be the advocate for brain spotting, okay? And Rebecca is the advocate for meditation. So between the two of us, yes, we're going to heal you, okay? I don't even, this is really kind of I haven't talked to her about, like, we don't work together or anything. She is my mentor. And so, and I am so impressed. And I just love our connection, our relationship. Maui, sorry, somebody just pulled in next door. Anyways, this is saying, get back on track. Get back on track. This video isn't about Rebecca. Sorry, Rebecca, I know you're probably going to watch this. I love you very much, but I got to keep going. Okay. We're going to let him bark that out for a second. That's also in alignment, I'm sure. So giving away your power also is, as you get older, right? By simply, it's not just people, right? It's things also, okay? Addictions, and addictions are many things. Things that control your brain, things that control your mind, is giving away your power, okay? How do you get your power back? How do you do that, I wonder? Well, it starts with recognition, recognizing where it is that you have lost this power, where it is that you have unknowingly or knowingly in some cases, right, given away your power, okay? I highly suggest you work on like one thing at a time, right? A lot of us are dealing with complex trauma that has developed with many different people and situations and places. So it's really good to focus on the one wound or the one person or something along those lines at a time. Be patient with yourself. Allow yourself to really work through this process in a healthy way, okay? And honestly, if you feel like, and I just heard, I feel like somebody's like, well, I don't even know where to start. That's okay too. I want you to set the intention on where to start. Just say a little prayer, do a little meditation, whatever works for you, on setting the intention on where it is that you want to start. Where do I need to start on calling back my power? And that answer will be brought to you. It will probably be brought to you in a memory that brings up maybe some pain, and this is where you need to start, right? Healing from that situation, okay? Healing is getting your power back. I just want to clear that up, okay? Forgiving self and forgiving others, okay? And so that's the first step, right? And getting back your power is acknowledging, finding out where it was that it went, right? If you feel like, just for example, if you feel like, well, I am afraid to express myself because every time when I was a child, I tried to express myself, my parents told me, I'm hearing like, shut up, or whatever, that doesn't matter, or, just things along those lines. Then you need to focus on that complex trauma from when you're a child, okay? So that's the first step, recognition and understanding that you have given your power away unknowingly. And there's no shame in that because we all have gone through it, okay? The second step is to accept the fact and acknowledge the fact that you were at a state of consciousness where you were not aware of the boundaries that were needed in order to maintain your power, okay? And you also need to accept the fact that whoever it was or whatever it was that took it from you probably also was at a state of consciousness where they probably, maybe unintentionally did that to you simply because of their state of consciousness, okay? For everyone, it's going to be different. I know that there are some parents and there are some family members out there that are very malicious, and that's just part of this journey for some of us. It's spiritual warfare. It is what it is, okay? So there is a level of accepting the fact that you didn't have those boundaries, and so with that comes forgiveness, right? Forgiveness of the person and forgiveness of self. Forgiveness of this person because of them unknowingly doing this. I forgive you. I understand that you as an adult, when you were a child, this was how you were treated. Therefore, because you never resolved your complex trauma, you were projecting onto me. I forgive you for not being aware of that. And I forgive myself for not understanding and for taking that on unknowingly. And I can move forward with that. Okay? So that's what you need to do next, is forgiveness, right? And then the last and final step is taking those conscious actions, because once you've done this, once it's really kind of forgiveness is really what takes it out of you, right? What really kind of takes that complex trauma, throws it away, calls back your power. But your brain will still be adjusting, okay? So there is a need to allow, there's going to be times when your brain's going to come through and it's going to question some things, right? Or you're going to have some temptations, or there's going to be some doubts, or, whatever it may be, right? Say Billy, here we are, Billy has forgiven his whoever it was that made him feel like he couldn't be an astronaut. And he has forgiven himself for allowing himself to believe whatever this person may have projected onto him. And so he goes and he signs up for astronaut school, and he's there and he's like star of the class, right? But there may be some fears that rise up, right? This is the ego trying to hold on. Okay, so This is where you consciously need to tell those fears, talk to those emotions and tell them you're no longer welcome here. And eventually, you know, there's a phrase, it's something like refuse the devil and he will flee from you, or something along those lines, right? This is all negative energy that's caused by, you know what I'm saying? So the more that you, and because that root has already been lifted, right? This is just habit of your mind. So really there's no basis to this, what's going on in your mind, and it will be, every time that you tell your mind when it's thinking something like that, say I'm Billy and Billy's head of the class, and you know, he starts thinking like, you know, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. There's no way that I'm going to make this work. But he tells himself, I do deserve this. I am the best astronaut that there ever was. You know what I'm saying? Like, you create an affirmation. That's what I need you to do, is create an affirmation and repeat it to yourself when these thoughts come up, and allow them to go, right? Allow the affirmation to stay and the fears to go. And eventually, because there's no ground, there's no basis, there's no root anymore to this complex trauma, eventually those thoughts will just stop happening, and there you have your power back. This is in anything, okay? How do you know it's working? How do you know? Especially when those thoughts are coming through, right? You know it's working when you're able to switch from that fear to that affirmation very quickly. Just, nope, nope. That's when you know you have your power back in that situation. Okay? Whew! I hope that makes sense. I hope that I didn't ramble too much. I feel like maybe I should have had a little bit more structure to it, maybe a little bit, but I think I got my point across. I think there is, yeah. Anyways, sorry, I'm rambling on my own, just really kind of talking myself through this. And that's me with this fear, right? Relaying this is me taking my power back, right? I'm relaying these collective messages without a tool, cards, and providing you the information that you need right now. Right now is a huge time to take your power back, okay? As a collective, if you have not already begun to do so, it is so important that you focus on that. Set your intention. It is now time for me to take my power back that I have knowingly or unknowingly given away. Walk me through it. Hold my hand, God. Hold my hand, Source. Hold my hand, Universe, because I'm ready to do it. And it's very important right now that you work on that and that you focus on that, and that is your intention. Because a lot of you have unknowingly given your power away, and I'm just seeing somebody just kind of like lost and wandering around and not sure what to do or where to go, and that's because you're not in your power. Okay. All right. That is what I have for you right now, today. And I might surprise you with a live later. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for stopping by. Please remember to like and share and subscribe to the video and or to the channel. And we'll see you next time.